Kid inventors. Kid inventors. Focus question. What are the traits of an inventor? Kid power. What do popsicles, snowboards, and trampolines have in common? Kids invented them. An invention is a new product, process, or service. It may be unique or an improvement over something else. Many successful inventors start young. When he was just 12 years old, Benjamin Franklin invented swim fins. Another 12-year-old, Margaret Knight, invented a safety device for factory workers. It kept them from getting their fingers injured in machines. What else have kids invented? Maine winters are cold. Growing up on a farm in Maine, Chester Greenwood worked outside in the winter. The bitter cold made his ears turn red and hard. In 1873, at 15, he made a wire headpiece to cover his ears. He asked his grandmother to sew beer fur on it. He wrote it and his ears no longer got cold. At first, his friends laughed, but soon they wanted ear protectors too. In 1877, Chester received a patent for earmuffs, which provided he invented them. No one could use his idea without permission. Many of Chester's neighbors worked with him to make earmuffs in their homes to sell to stores. Way cool. What's better on a hot day than a refreshing lick of a popsicle? An 11-year-old Californian invented this treat. In 1905, Frank Epperson ran the soda stand in a small amusement park. He sold drinks made from soda water mixed with flavor packets. Frank wondered how a frozen drink would taste. One cold night, he left a glass of flavored soda outside with a wooden string stick in it. The soda froze. Frank took his creation to school, and his classmates said it tasted good. When Frank grew up, he made and sold popsicles. His kids suggested he change the name to Popsicles. The rest is history. An early start. Gitanjuli Leroux was 10 years old when she told her parents she wanted to research ways to test for pollution in water. Her parents arranged for her to tour Denver Water's facilities. The youngster's visit got her invented back to use the lab for research. She eventually created an affordable device to test for lead in drinking water. Her invention is called Tethys, after the Greek goddess of fresh water. It fits a battery, wireless communication hardware, and chemical sensors into a small 3D printed box. The device sends data to a smartphone app to report the amount of lead in the water. Rail went on to create a smartphone app called Kindly that helps stop cyberbullying. She was named Times Kid of the Year in 2020. Keeping infants cool. Bishop Curry V5. The fifth grew up in Texas where temperatures can rise to dangerous levels. The fifth grader heard stories about infants who died after being left alone in hot cars. Bishop wanted to do something to help. He came up with an idea for a new infant car seat cover. If an infant is in danger from a hot car, the device sends a message to the infant's caregiver's phones. It then blows cool air over the infant until help arrives. After an online fundraising campaign, Bishop's father is working with manufacturers to create a prototype of his idea. Bishop said that his grandfather's death taught him what it was like to lose a family member. He hopes his invention will save others from experiencing that pain. A fix for broken crayons. 11-year-old Cassidy Goldstein had a school project due and nothing to use but broken crayons. She needed something that would hold small crayon pieces so she could draw with them. It had to be the right size to hold the pieces tight. Cassidy remembered Cassidy remembered that rose from the flower shop come with a small tube of water to keep them fresh. She used one of the tubes to make a prototype or model of her invention. She received a patent for her crayon holder in 2002 and was named Youth Inventor of the Year. New ways to say hello. When she was 17 years old, Colorado native Ryan Peterson sat in a restaurant trying to decide on a science project. Some deaf customers came in and ordered food. The restaurant workers didn't know sign language, so the customer had to use an interpreter. Ryan wondered what they would have done without the interpreter. His science project provided the answer. Ryan developed the sign language translator. It's a glove that reads the finger alphabet of American Sign Language. It sends letters to a small screen so that deaf and hearing people can communicate with each other. Ryan won several awards, including a $103,000 scholarship to college. Putting the sun to work. Xochitl Guadalupe Cruz Lopez grew up in southern Mexico. When she was 8 years old, she built a solar-powered water heater from recycled materials. Her device used black painted plastic bottles, black horses, black nylons, and recycled glass. Her solar water heater can be set up on any rooftop to catch the heat of the sun. It can heat water to hot shower temperatures even in cold weather. Her device could supply hot water to homes in rural areas in Mexico or other places that lack access to electricity. Xochitl was inspired to create her device when she was that local villagers were chopping down trees to use as firewood. Her invention could help keep trees alive by giving people another way to heat their water. A little light on the subject. Blair Brazil couldn't wait to start sixth grade and get her own school locker. When she looked inside the dull, dark locker, though, she felt let down. She tried to shopping for decorations, but she couldn't find what she wanted. She decided to make something herself. With her parents' encouragement, she came up with local lights, magnetic colored LED lights. A student can attach them anywhere in the locker. Locker lights can come in when the locker door opens and turn off when it closes. Becoming an inventor. Becoming an inventor may seem impossible, but it's not. Many inventors got their start when they saw a problem and tried to solve it. Once they have an idea about how to solve a problem, budding inventors often talk to their parents, friends, or teachers about it. Don't be afraid to ask someone for help. If you don't know how to do something, you can always talk to someone who does. As a next step, inventors often build a model of their invention. They might show it at a school science fair. A trip to a larger gathering, such as a maker fair might follow. Maker fairs are like big show and tells for all ages, where inventors share their ideas and creations. Students in grades 5 to 8 can go to a yearly competition such as America's Top Young Scientist. The grand prize is $25,000. Peyton Robertson, 11, won this title for an improved sandbag. Sandbags can protect places from flooding, but carrying heavy sandbags or putting enough into place can be hard and take a lot of time. Peyton's invention is lighter than a regular sandbag. It gets bigger when it absorbs water and protects better against flooding. Building robot is any other way that young inventors develop their skills. The National Robotics Changes is open to students from elementary school on up. The kids in grades 4 to 8 may enter the U.S. First Lego League Championships. During these competitions, teams of students build robots that can complete a series of tasks on their own. The team that creates the most successful robot wins. Robotics competitions help kids learn teamwork, collaboration, creativity, and problem solving. Inventing is an awesome activity with their inventions. Kids solve everyday problems and make people's lives better and easier. Maybe you will be the next great inventor. Fifth and sixth grade students watch as a robot runs through a course during the Loa First Lego League Championship in 2010.